Europe, all the way from Africa. We arrived in Italy, in Rome, 2 days ago.
We're going into the Colosseum.
Yay!
The Colosseum was built of bricks and concrete, and a facing of fine white limestone that covered it. In the 5th century, in the medieval times, after the gladiator fights ended, it was used as a quarry for building materials for Rome. Much of the outer wall is now missing. An amphitheatre is a circular open-air arena surrounded by seats. The Colosseum could hold up to 87,000 people in three tiers. The hypogeum, a system of tunnels, ran beneath the amphitheatre and was used to transport gladiators, performers, and animals to the arena. Did you know that in 80 CE, Titus filled the arena with water to reenact a famous navy battle? The floor of the building was waterproofed with canvas, and water was piped in until it was deep enough to carry full-sized warships. A flooded arena. I think you can't even comprehend the size of what it would have been. Most gladiators were enslaved people, prisoners of war, and convicted criminals. Sometimes lower-class citizens became gladiators to try for a chance at a better life. A gladiator who won a fight might be granted their freedom and gain a cash prize. The emperor and the crowd decided if the loser should be killed or spared to fight again.
Is ook niet content in zit.
Hi.
How do you do this?
Yeah, thanks. Stappen in. Lig op.
Spices. Oh, it's taking spices out of it.
also quite a new way of checking in. You've got to push the button, take the ticket, pay in the morning.
Dan op die koele braai.
Ja, ek sien.
Alles is op die pad gebou.
This is amazing.
Dan moet jy kyk op jou maps. Jy moet hierdie haarnaaltjie op.
Ja, is met die pad in.
Kom nou gemis, man. Check hierdie pad.
Ja, hier gaat die pad af.
Ja, dit laat my nou dink aan daai movies wat ons altyd kyk. Check hierdie wine tasting hierso.
Ja.
Af te jou. Nee, spaaltjies.
Niks nie paadjies. Lekker nou moet jy slaap vir ons.
Ons verby die mense kom.
Ja, ek weet jy, ons gaan maar sien.
Okay, ons is deur.
Italianers stop net so.
Ja, maar dan ek wil net geklemp word.
Mooi. Oh, wow.
Jy kom uit die berg uit.
Ja, dat is die bergwater.
Ja.
So je kan het zo aanpakken.
Ja, goed.
Just around the corner from Florence, you can find the medieval town of Siena. Although it's slightly less famous than Florence, Siena is a hidden gem in the Tuscany region and a great day trip from Florence. With its glorious history of architecture, art and culture, Siena itself is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In the midst of beautiful buildings, artisanal shops, award-winning restaurants and picturesque alleyways, you can find the beating heart of the city, the Siena Cathedral, with over 1 million visitors a year. Upon entering this masterpiece of a cathedral, the black and white lines are very prominent. What is the reason behind the black and white colors? That is the civic colors of the arms of Siena. Why is the Siena Cathedral famous? Siena Cathedral is a historic masterpiece that dates back to the 12th century and is a testament to the city's rich cultural heritage. The cathedral is known for its stunning Gothic architecture, intricate decorations, and breathtaking frescoes by famous artists like Donatello and Michelangelo. This cathedral actually has a dress code. You need to be covered, your shoulders and your knees. If you would like to experience Mass in the cathedral, it takes place every weekday at 10 a.m. The visiting hours are usually from 10:30 a.m. until 6 p.m. The cathedral itself was built as a dedication to the Virgin Mary, symbolizing that no other building can compare to the beauty of hers. On the facade side, you can find 2 columns representing the 2 brothers, Romulus and Remus, and the founding of the city. Upon walking into the cathedral, you will immediately notice the uniquely decorated floors, home to 56 mosaics which speak stories from the Old Testament. These marble mosaics were designed by various artists from the Renaissance era, and it took over 600 years to complete. You will also notice the striped columns, which leads to the central of the dome. What does the word Siena mean in Italian? Orange red. After you've explored Siena and the medieval feel, go out to the rolling hills of the Tuscany, wine tasting, and some other awesome things. Leaning Tower of Pisa is a famous freestanding bell tower in the city of Pisa, Italy. The construction of the Pisa Tower took place in 1173 and 1399. The bell tower was constructed to celebrate medieval era Catholicism and Christian rituals. It has 8 colonnaded stories that contain marble columns. There are 207 marble columns in the Pisa Tower. The height of this tower is about 56 meters. Reaching the top requires people to take 251 steps. Bear in mind that the steps are spiral staircases. Unlike other historic buildings in Italy, the Pisa's tower construction took almost 2 centuries. It became apparent that the Leaning Tower of Pisa was leaning in the late 1170s, after completion of the first 3 of the tower's planned 8 stories. The leaning was caused by the uneven settling of the building's foundations in the soft ground. Engineers found that the Leaning Tower of Pisa has a uniquely dynamic soil structure. It means that the soil beneath the Pisa Tower prevents it from reverberating, although the same soil caused instability and leaning. The best thing about the Leaning Tower of Pisa is that everyone can visit this place, explore the structure, admire the uniqueness, and take photos to create memories.
I saw the city passing by my window. Was in the crowd, but I felt so alone. Looked at my phone like every other second. My future was blurry and numb. A tunnel where there's no light. Oh, but then you came and sat right next to me. Your eyes, they glowed and filled me up. We had never met before that time, but I just knew that we'd end up. You took it, you took it, took away my loneliness. Oh, I know it, I know it. You're making me wholehearted. Together, together is always better. I don't want to be parted. You're making me wholehearted. You're making me wholehearted. We jumped off the subway leading nowhere. Your warm hands rubbed off the cold around me. I heard you say that everything is alright, but how did you know how I felt? You saw right through me that day.